Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's for the start. Dropping back. It's Moore. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Turns it loose downfield. He fires this throw, and it's intercepted. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Wolverines. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Boy, that's a 14-point swing on the opening drive. Instead of worrying about giving up points, not only do they come up with this interception, but they take it into the end zone. They're an extra point away from really giving their offense an edge.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pocket breaking down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a 1st down. Great play.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Looking to throw. It's Moore. Short throw complete to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Nice job here by this back picking up a 1st down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you're going to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs, and they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He lets it go. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First down. Pulls it in. It's Moore. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Pulls it in. It's Morgan.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
A completion makes it second and short. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
Boy, third down, you know you're going to get a lot of pressure from this defense. Quarterback's protected, does a great job of putting that ball where his receiver can make a play on it. What I love is what this guy does after the catch to picking up huge.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
The extra point gives him a 14-7 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Grab near the sticks. It's Casper. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
To the air, it's Moore. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. Michigan offense back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Oh, and it's incomplete. Tried a little lob pass there, but doesn't work. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Morgan. Moves his way for a 1st down to the 35.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
1st down here for this offense. From the shotgun, handoff inside. He's past the marker and still going. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Of course they're going to pick up the 1st down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
And the Wolverines have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Makes the catch. It's Haynes. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Haynes. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Ball handed off. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Grab behind the line. It's Marshall. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Haynes. Touchdown, Wolverines. They connect for 6.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's when they start the drive. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Moore. With the catch, it's Hill. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or is the defense going to step up as we head to the second quarter? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Wants to throw it. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Moore. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Gonna run it. It's Hill. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it.
He's going for a big play downfield. It's caught, still going inside the 10. Touchdown, Ducks. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Point after, knocked right through. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Offense is back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. So if we're trying to make a play but put too much on the throw. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Prescorn. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Well, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Griese had in 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Grbac and all the great receivers. So this is within their history, and it's good that they're leaning on it.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Prescorn. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You could see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
The Wolverines looking to keep this drive rolling. And looking to throw now on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he misfires again, 3 in a row.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
The field goal is good. And with that, they regain the lead.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They're punching into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down here at the 45. One explosive play has got this drive going, and they're set up near midfield. Scanning the field. It's Moore. He'll take a deep shot. Dives to make the grab for a huge gain.
You know, as a quarterback, you end up having one of those days that everybody wants to talk about. How'd you do it? What a big day throwing the football the way he has today. Well, it takes catches like this and efforts like this to be able to allow you to have a great game.
This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Boom. Looks to the left, and it's complete.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He'll finally go down, but it's a 1st down and much more. Great gain on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Gain moves the ball right near midfield. It'll be 1st down. And there's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And he dumps it off to the tight end. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10. The Wolverines line up on 1st and 10 now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. The short completion to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Haynes. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Back to throw again. On the run, he'll let it go. Wide open downfield. Tackle made quickly at the 11, but the offense in the red zone now.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this 1st half.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
There's a nice play by this defense after giving up a huge gain. They're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
What a swat there by the defender. And if you think about it, if he swatted that ball and it fluttered into the air, he would have had himself a deflection and a pick.
8th play of the drive coming up. What a long way to go on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. He lets it go on the move. Touchdown, Michigan. Still no answer for this offensive machine. But they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT.
And I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, it's a touchdown.
Monomatic in the PAT. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Return starts from inside the 5. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Dropping back, it's Moore. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Yeah, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so they lead the shootout now 35-31. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Moore. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down. And the Wolverines will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pass rush closing in. And they trap him for a sack. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the stop, but it's a big play for 31. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. He was on the mark with his last kick, but this one is from 48 yards out. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. the shotgun. He'll hand it off. Has the first down and more. Great effort there to make something happen, but they bring him down, and that will wrap up the first half. That is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. Comes back out on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. Breaks free. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Near the sticks. It's Marsh. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. And brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Close to the tight end. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
You know, Chris, this offense has had a big day today. That first half, they seemed to be moving the ball almost every time they had a possession. They were putting points up on the board. Now to start this third quarter, they don't convert here on 3rd down. They have so much confidence. I would be shocked to see them still go for this here.
Touchdown, Oregon. The special teams strike in this playoff game. Enormous moment. Punt return for a touchdown in a playoff game. That's a moment we're not going to forget for some time.
We won't forget about this one, and I don't think I'll ever forget the blocks that helped get him loose to be able to score this touchdown. He's going to get a lot of the credit. When they go back and watch the film, I think he's going to give an assist to the entire unit.
Now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And they'll set up for the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Hurt in the open. Gets into space at the 50. He's in the clear. At the 10 now. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
After that big play to start the drive, they got close, but now it's third and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught behind the line. It's Marshall. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
And the defense did everything that's expected of them. Yeah, they caught the ball, but it didn't go anywhere. That's the exact best possible scenario that this defense could hope for other than a turnover.
Knocks that one right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He'll return it from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Dropping back. It's Moore. He finds that big tight end for a short pass.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
A completion sets up a second down play. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking deep downfield to the left. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He could go. He steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great way to set up his offense here.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Wolverines. To put them on top now. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down. Chris, I just love the call here in the second half. You're up by a point. Why not go for 2? Push it to a field goal game. Good call by the head coach. I tell you what, this is going to be an interesting finish. We got a good one on our hands here, Chris.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Powerful offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
And look at that, another big play. And you know what, Chris, now? His quarterback is over 400 yards on the day. What an impressive showing we've seen from this man this afternoon.
He lets it rip. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Quick throw over the middle. What a catch! They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Looking to throw again. He escapes the pocket. Extending the play now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good, positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential four-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. Caught over the middle. It's Hill. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
Well, it's third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a first down and a big gain.
The Ducks will have first and 10 here. A quick throw out left, complete. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
We'll see what the offense dials up here on third and goal. Tight end goes in motion. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
We're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive call. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Touchdown, Ducks! This passing game is on fire today. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Should be the last play of the quarter coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Morgan. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. So, Cook, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there.
Well, they come out in that nickel package, and the move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Makes the grab. It's Hill. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up.
He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Oregon.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
Extra point is up and good. So the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. The sure hands. It's Moore. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The Wolverines will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Here comes 3rd and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. The sure hands. It's Moore. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
The Wolverines look to keep this drive moving. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
Pressure is coming. Under pressure, just lets it go. And he throws the ball out of bounds. They're smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for 6. He's looking for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
And it's good, right down the middle.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Ducks offense retakes the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Looking downfield, it's Moore. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
3rd down play for this offense. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Brought down, but is past the line to gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. Oh, and it's incomplete. A chance at a much-needed takeaway there. Now it's 2nd down.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
He's running out of time here. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get him behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Rolling the dice a bit, up 1 possession and going for it on 4th down. Linebacker's trying to confuse this offense now. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Catch made on the left side. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Chris, what a call by this offensive coordinator. 4th down, they elect to go for it, and they get the first down. Now you can continue to work that clock.
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Back to pass. It's Moore. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Picked off, a crucial turnover. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the 4th quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
And now the first play of this drive, they're set up at the 37. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Moore. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Let me tell you something, Chris. That is a great play by that defender. You're talking about one of the elite receivers with incredible speed, with space. He's got room to shake and get free and pick up more yards, but a great tackle in the open field right there to prevent it.
2nd down, looking to throw it. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's intercepted. Oh, he's bringing it back. And it's a solid return after the interception.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. First down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. Playoff games coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Nice grab. It's Moore. They make the tackle, but that first down should secure their spot in the national championship game.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Catch made on the left side. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
The course in the playoffs is survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.